What is happening, Facebook fam? What is going on? I'm doing a quick little Facebook Live right now. Today's going to be a busy day. Today already was a pretty busy day. Not too long ago, I just did a pretty cool interview with Youth Express. I got Keenan, a new friend of mine I just connected with, talking about our own personal journeys. Make sure you can hear me. Make sure you can hear me. Right, talking about our own personal journeys, talking about where we were at when we first started our journey of business, um, following our passion, following our dreams. Um, cool guy. I think if you have something that you're feeling like you need to achieve, now's the perfect time. I'm going to share that with you again. Like, now is the perfect time for you to take action and do the thing that is really moving you that you might not have taken action on as yet. So I wanted to just start doing this. I'm going to start doing something kind of crazy. I'm going to call it FDM Talk Tuesday. So every Tuesday, I'm going to talk with you, sharing ideas, any questions you have, I'm going to answer them. Stuff, whether it's for business, whether it's for health, um, understanding spirituality, understanding finances a little bit more, understanding health a little bit better, understanding areas of like family relationships. The main objective is to create a platform that you can really grow. So I'll kind of go off of what I learned from today's talk. When you are preparing to do something different, start again. When you're preparing to do something different, you're not going to fit in. So I'm going to repeat it again. When you're preparing to do something different, whatever it is, a vision, a goal, an idea, something you're looking to execute, you're really not going to fit into the people around you, right? You have to work to find your crowd. You have to work to find a community. You have to work to know what your place will be. And that's what I learned from having the conversation in today's earlier interview, that every individual who decides to take a leap and do something different, whether it's in their family or whether it's in their friends, that change, that trajectory that you have to get to can leave you in isolation. It can leave you feeling like you're alone. It can leave you in a period where you're not too sure what you're doing, why you're doing it, but you have to know that you're doing it to create change. So I wanted to open that up to you today. What is something that you feel like you've been really wanting to overcome? What is something you really want to get clarity in? What is something you really wanted to get a breakthrough in your life, yet you might not have had the tools? You might not have had the guidance, the support, the information, the resources to actually get to that next level. Without it, it might feel like you're really by yourself. So I'll go back into the story from today's talk, right? When you first start a project or initiative, you start off as, and I'm going to think of what my mom would say, you start off as an infant, you start off as a baby, right? You don't really know. You're fresh, you're green, you're new to the world. And you have to accumulate the experiences in your life so that you can decide what's the next step. What's the best step for me? So what would that mean for you? What are some of the things you're trying to get a better understanding in? Is it your health? Is it finances? Is it your family relationships? Is it your spirituality? What are these things that you're finding that you would like to get more clarity, more guidance, more support in, so you can take that leap? And the stories that I gained from talking with Keenan and talking to Sohan today was really understanding that each of us, as we're preparing to change and we're preparing to be better, there's a window where you're feeling isolated because you're trying to learn. You're trying to figure out how to either get healthier. Let's say health is your goal. You're trying to figure out what's the best movements that actually can help get your body stronger, to maybe alleviate tension and pain in your body. Maybe it's to drop body fat. That's that you're trying to figure those things out. Let's say it's about finances and you're trying to build your income. You're trying to create financial freedom for yourself. It's understanding, okay, what are some ways to generate cash flow? What are some really cool business ideas or projects? What is my gift? What is my unique ability? Um, let's say it's about spirituality. Maybe it's understanding you need to be connected on a deeper level to yourself and to the higher power, so you can actually do what you need to do to create the change in the world and for the people around you. Same thing for like relationships, family relationships. Maybe it's building a greater connection. The point is, whatever area it is, when you first decide you want to improve it, you have no idea what you're doing. I'm just gonna straight up. That's what I learned from today. Anybody who says they know how to play all the cards they have in their hand from the beginning is lying. I'll repeat. Anybody who tries to tell you they have all of the answers from the time they started playing is lying. You need to gain experience. And you can gain the experience either from the people around you, or you gain the experience from what you go through. So what might that mean for you? Let's say it's building a business. There's two ways you can actually grow to a point where you have financial freedom, you have greater income, you have greater impact when it comes to your finances. It's either you go through the experiences yourself, you take the time and the countless hours of work to understand what you need. Maybe fail, maybe win. Maybe fail, maybe win. But to the point you're building up that experience to achieve the outcome you want at the end goal. Right? The other way is you ask people who have that experience. You ask people who've been there, who've gone through it, that actually understand the process you need to go through. They give you a helping hand to move you forward. It's knowing that even if you're in a position where you don't have all of the answers, with time you will. As long as you're moving towards asking the right questions, connecting with the right people, and actually moving forward. So I'm not sure what area of your life right now that you need a better understanding in. If there's a specific area, feel free to comment below. But the idea that I want to share with you is you have the ability, no matter what stage you're in, to make an impact. You have an ability, no matter what stage you're in, to move forward. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay lost. You can be clear. You can know exactly what you need to do. Sometimes it just comes from asking the right questions, not just asking questions, asking the right questions to the right people and getting your own breakthrough. So that's pretty much was on my mind for today. I think if you have the right energy and you're taking action, change will happen. You see progress. That's really all I got to share with you today. So I'm going to hop off because I got to hop on to another call shortly. This is the first Talk Tuesday with me. See you later.